Okay, hello guys, welcome to another tutorial by Space for the Nocode Africa training. Nocode Africa training is a training where we teach Africans how to build mobile and web applications without having to write a single line of code. So in this particular tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the property called Boolean. Alright, I'll try to see how I can find some use cases where you can use the Boolean property in your application. Alright, and then this tutorial is going to show you how to do some specific filtering. Alright, so I will come up with like some scenarios where we're going to have to filter things that a user should see and then filter things that user shouldn't see if they have not done a particular thing. So we'll just play around with it and then you can just think about the use cases for your application. Okay, so here let's create 3 users. Let's call this an e-commerce platform, right? Let's call it an e-commerce platform. Yeah, so let's say this is an e-commerce platform. So if it's an e-commerce platform, we have the owners of the e-commerce platform, we have the vendors, and then we have the users, right? So the vendors come to upload the products that is going to be purchased by the users, the customers. Then the managers are the ones that go ahead to the owners of the e-commerce platforms are the ones that get to oversee the entire thing. So let's try to see how we can just do like basic setup, like really quick. So here, let's not call this home. Let's call these let's call this particular screen customers. Okay, so we'll just try to use customers, and then I'll click on this, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Alright, so this is going to be for vendors. I like stacking them like this. Then Ctrl C, Ctrl V. This is going to be for the owners of the business. Alright, so I'll zoom in so you can see what I am doing. Alright, so here I will change it to admin. Okay, so admin is the owner of the business. So I'll click on the app bar here, and then I will change the title from customers to admin. Okay, so then I will scroll down here. I'll change the name from home to vendors. All right, then click on done, then click on app bar, click on the title, and then change it from customers to vendors. Okay, so we'll try to see how we can be really quick on this. And then here, let's just make something really it's gonna be a little intense, but let's see how we can do this. So first of all, let's quickly create a sign up scenario for these guys. All right, so let's create a sign up scenario for them. Okay, so here I will just try to push this a little bit here. Okay, this can be here. Then I will come to add component section. I will go to add screen. I'll add a blank screen. So I'll call this onboarding. All right, so we'll try to be fast. Okay, so we will bring this down. Nope, not that one, this one. And then we'll try to bring this down here. Okay, so just follow. You don't need to like repeat this task. You just need to, except you want to repeat to understand it. Okay, so all right, so here it is. We need to go ahead and then create some sort of simple onboarding scenario. So let's say I am a vendor. Let's say, are you a vendor? Are you a vendor? So we'll leave it like that. Click the button below. Click the button. Okay, so simple like that. So then we will go ahead and then Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and then I will bring this down here. I'll say, are you a customer? Let's just call it customer. It's silly to ask this kind of question, but it's okay. Click the button below. let's try to make this go down. All right, so click on formatting, make this center align, and all right. It's weird to ask your users this kind of questions, but it's okay. All right, so here add the components, then come to button. Now I'm going to try to use this to explain something. So let's take out this icon and then say, let's call it vendor. All right, so yes, let's call it vendor. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, bring this down and call it customer. Okay, so customer. So we just want to make it like really basic and simple, so it can be easy to understand. All right, so I think the vendor is bigger, but customers are even more preferable. Okay, so we have here, are you a vendor? Click the button below, are you this? So now basically when the users come on the platform, all right, so they sign up, and when they click on the submit button, it signs them up, then it should take them to the onboarding screen. So I'll change it to onboarding. All right, so they reach the onboarding screen first before they move to any other screen. So if at all they click on vendor, then they should be taken, add an action, so they should be taken to the vendor's dashboard. And okay, so now this is not supposed to happen always, so let's go ahead and then do something. Let's come to dashboard, then go to users, then add a property and call it let's call this property, it's a Boolean. All right, so this topic is totally about Booleans. This particular video is totally about Boolean. So the very first use case of Boolean is when you're trying to create different directories and login directions for different users on your platform. So you use the property called Boolean, and it's called true or false. So here I will call this person vendor. Alright, so here vendor, I'll add another Boolean. So this is it, the true or false is called a Boolean. And then here I'll call it I'll call this person customer. Alright, customer. Then I'll add another one, I will call it the admin. Okay, so admin. Now okay, so this particular tutorial is going to help you in future whenever you have any application that has multiple users. So I recommend that you use this same step. Okay, so because if you go ahead and then just create the identities in like the fields here in the user database, vendor, customer, and admin, and then you change them manually in your database, there's going to be a problem. All right, so we won't show the problems here, but what I'm advising you is anytime you have multiple users, all right, more than one, make sure that you have an onboarding screen like this. So there should be a button where they can get to click to identify themselves and state whether they are vendors or customers or admin, all right, or whatever category that you have for your users. Okay, so now that this has happened, what we're going to now do is we'll just create some logic. All right, so they click to sign up. All right, it brings them here to the onboarding. So if the user taps on this vendor, so it takes the user to the vendor screen. It's supposed to take the user to the vendor screen, but now we have to set some conditions that it's not all the time that it has to take the user to the okay, so what I mean by that is it's going to take the user if you tap on it for the very first time, right? So it simply means that you have accepted to be a vendor on this platform. Okay, so and then when you're trying to log in, we're going to have to create another logic here on the login part. All right, so I think that's it. So now what we need to do now is, so it takes the user to the vendor's dashboard. Okay, yeah, so we leave this as it is. Yeah, then we'll go ahead and add another action, and then we will say update. We are updating the logged in user, the same user, simultaneously as they are creating it, as they are clicking that button. So what we want to update now is we're updating the field that has to do with the vendor. Okay, so here we will say that the vendor is true. That means when this person clicks on this, it simply means they've accepted to be a vendor. So go ahead and update the record of the user. all right, in the user's database as as a vendor. So click on done. So that's it. So we update and then we take the user to the vendor's dashboard. Okay, so then let's, for this particular one, the customers, we'll click on add. So when they click on add, so we are going to take them to the where is it? I thought we had a screen for customers. Oh, screen for customers is called home. Let's rename it quickly. So here we are going to call it customers, just for us to know what we're doing. All right, so customers. So here you tap on it and then click on add action and then go to link, and then we have customers, and then here click on done. So simultaneously add another action that says update logged in user. Okay, so then here click on this and tap on the true, it becomes true. That simply means whenever the user clicks on that button that says customer, they automatically become a customer. It records in the database that this person is now a customer, and they cannot click on the two buttons simultaneously. So we'll click on done. All right, so now that has happened, if you come to the database now and then you go to records, we don't have any user right now, but we have the 3 different booleans, the powerful booleans. All right, so boolean is actually very powerful, the true or false, because you use it to filter, you use it for a lot of things. Okay, so and that's basically what this tutorial is all about. Now we have seen one use case of actually using it in when trying to sign up. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we'll come to the login part and then we do some few things. Okay, so but first let's see. So click on preview and then we're going to sign up a new user immediately. So this is a user, so I'll click on David. Okay, so and then sign up. Okay, so it takes us to the onboarding screen, so we'll tap on vendor, so it takes us to the vendor's dashboard. All right, so see it here, it takes us to the vendor dashboard. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go to the database and we see we have one record. So if you come here now, you see that it's only the vendors column that has been selected. So that means this person is only a vendor and cannot be a vendor and an admin. All right, okay, except the admin wants to, the owner of the application wants to make it different. Okay, so the next thing we need to do now is let's work on the login page. All right, so we have to come to the submit button. And then of course we log the user in. No, we're not taking everybody to customers page. We want to take the user to customers page only if the person is a customer, right? So we click on advanced, then not always, we have to say sometimes. Okay, so we click on this and say if we click on more and then logged in user, and then we say if customer is true. So if the logged in user customer identity is true, that means if the column in the database for this particular logged in user that says customer, if it is true, then send this person to the customer's dashboard. That's what it means. So we will go ahead and then add another action. Then we'll say take this person to the admin. All right, and then click to show advanced. Not always, sometimes, and then we tap on it, we go more if logged in user admin is true again. So the same thing that we did before. Then we have to add again for the vendor, so we'll say link take to vendors dashboard, and then not all the time but sometimes. All right, and then if the logged in user vendor is true, so we click on done. So like this now we can simply log in. So if you look at it, let's go back to preview, and then we have an account. Let's just log this out. So already have an account, so we tap on this and then let's try to sign in. So david@gmail.com, and then we say all right. Okay, so this is supposed to take us to, let's type that again. Okay, so this is going to take us to the vendor's dashboard all the time, because this person is a vendor and will always be a vendor, except we're going to change it. Okay, so we can log out. Alright, so now we are going to go ahead and then do some other things. Don't forget, this is an e-commerce platform, so we are going to have we just want to do some basic filtering here and there and all right. So okay, so let's see what we can do right now. So these are the vendors. So the vendors have to create a product, right? So let's try to make them create a product. We're not going to like pay attention to a whole lot of details, so they might just do everything on one page. So let's say let's click on what do we do? So let's bring a button. So let's bring a button here, right? So and it says here create products. All right, so create products. So we can take out this. Okay, no, I like the plus. Then let's just make this longer. Okay, so bring this to the center, and then let's go to add action, and then it's supposed to link to somewhere, but we don't have, so let's just click on new screen, and then we say modal. All right, they don't have, so just go to MIC miscellaneous. So just tap on this and then click on create screen, and then that's it. So you have a modal. So let's bring this modal down here. Okay, so I want us to be using this to fill in our products, right? So we just want to do something simple, just a picture and the name of the product, that's all, nothing serious. So we just tap on this and say let's say here add your product, add your product. Okay, we'll put price, just okay, so it doesn't look so weird. Okay, so this is it, add your products. So we just need to create now we can go ahead and bring a form and do all of that, but I don't want us to do that. So let's quickly try another thing. Let's use a form fields. All right, so let's okay, here, so we need to use a form field. Okay, so yeah, so let's tap on this and then push it up a bit, then push this up a bit. Okay, so let's go here and then bring in a form. The form is quite big, so we can resize it a little bit, and then let's come here to database and create a new collection. We'll call it products. All right, so products, let's say all products. Okay, so all products, we are going to have to create something called approved products and all that. So let's say name of products, product name. Okay, so product name, let's say price. So the price is a number, so product price. Then let's say image. Okay, so that's all. So image, so product image. Okay, so we have product name, product this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is let's just add another collection. We'll call it approved products. Approved products. All right, so approved products. Okay, so just like we did before, we'll say product name, and then let's say product price. Okay, product price. Now there are certain things I would like to add now because I can see it like ahead, but no, I want us to make the mistake so that we can fix it. So product image. Okay, so all right, so now we have it like this, and what else? So let's say let's add another product and let's call it purchased. Purchased products. Okay, so let's just call it purchased products. Then they call it product name. I want us to use filtering. This tutorial is basically for Boolean and for filtering, right? So we just need to learn how to filter things. So then product price, then we'll go ahead and add another property and say product image. Okay, so now we have this, Okay, so purchase products, and yeah, that's it. So with these we can learn a lot of things about filtering. So let's click here. Let's go to collection. Is going to be for all products. We want to be able to store stubs in here. So here the form is it's so big. Okay, so I will tap on this first one and just bring it down. Okay, so I will try to reduce it a bit. Okay, so like this. Okay, so I bring this in. I will try to just make it bold, extra bold. Okay, so this is it. So I just wanted to make it a little bit different. Instead of having to go to another page, I wanted it to be a pop-up, right? So just a pop-up. So we click on create product here, and then it's a model pop-up, and the transition is model. All right, so make it like that. Change it to model so it can actually appear on the application like that. So okay, so now this is it. Then the next thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and add some things. Not yet. So create all products. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is let's add another button here that says my products. Okay, so let's call it an outline button, and then say my products. Okay, so my products. All right, so my products, click on add action. I'm trying to just use a different way now. Add action, click create new screen, and then add bar, then let's call it my products. Okay, so I think you might not have seen me do this before, but it's just another way of creating new screens. Okay, so I have it here. Okay, so all right, now this is it. So my products, and then what else? So okay, let's just duplicate this quickly. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. We have this here. Let's bring it to this place. Okay, so this is for vendors. So vendors will, this is going to be vendors, the part for all products. So they will be the ones to approve or reject it. So let's say there's a button here. We just want to make it neat. All right, so see all products, okay, so we can just remove these and make it bigger. All right, so see all products, then Ctrl C, Ctrl V, bring it down, change it from contain to outline, and then see all approved products, something like this. Okay, so yeah, okay, so see all approved products, and then control that. No worry, let's use a text for this one, just so that it doesn't look so uncool. So purchased products. Okay, so that's it, purchased products. And okay, so let's bring it like this. We can go ahead and what do we do? So let's bring in a, all right, so there's no need to style anything. I want us to learn something here. So this is my products, and all right, so let's say Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Let's bring this down here for the customers. All right, so these are the guys that will, the customers, so they will see the products that they purchase, right? So yeah, so we will try to let's call these my purchases. So all right, my purchases, and then let's change this from the app bar to my purchases. Okay, so my purchases. All right, so now we have this. We can bring it up a bit, and we can just bring this here to just be on the same side. Okay, so that's it, I think. So my purchases, and I think that's it. So that's it. All right, so what do we do here now? Let's go ahead and then create so my products here. So the vendor will click on create product. It brings the vendor here, the fill in the product. Let's click on this and say submit button. So add another action, link it to my products. Right, so my products. So click on done. So when they submit this form, it takes them here. So what do they see? So let's go ahead and then create a list. All right, so here you will relearn about list. So here, what should we do? Now we will just use a custom list in case we want to add some buttons for deleting and all that. So we put it here like this, and then we will say all products. So what is this a list of? It's a list of all products. And then I will tap on this, and then I'll bring it yeah, just bring it to the side here. Okay, so let's call this product name. Okay, so tap here and say current all products product name. Okay, so it's very simple like that. Okay, so then this one is just going to be the price. Yeah, so just price. Okay, not price. Let's just put a $sign. Then click on the magic text current all products product price. Okay, so all right, so we bring it in here, then we come here to add components, get an image, just drop it here and then resize it. Okay, so zoom it in, and that's it. Okay, so I just wanted us to make it something really simple, right? So okay, so we have this here, we have it here, and then that's it. So double tap on this, select the image source, database, current all products, product image. Don't forget to do that. Okay, so and then now another thing that you should note is for all the back arrows, if you want to be very sure that when you click on the back arrow, you should take it back to the place you wanted to take you to. So like for instance, now if the vendor creates a product, let's test it. All right, so let's get some pictures. Let's say MacBook. So let's say MacBook Air. Okay, so MacBook Air. Let's go to images and just get a picture like really quick. Okay, so I think I like this. So let's see if I can save it as an image. Okay, yes I can. So I'll say MacBook. Okay, so MacBook. Let's just find other products, other things. So let's say quadcopter. Okay, so quadcopter, and let's just pick anything we want here. Let's pick this one. Cord. Let's add we need 5 products, right? So let's say iPhone. Okay, so which one should I pick here? This is okay. This is a web page. Let's see whether this is gonna work. JFF, that's not gonna work either. Come on. Save image. JFF. What's going on? Can I just get a picture? A normal picture. Okay, so let's say iPhone. Okay, so I think we can make do with that. So let's go ahead and then preview this application. Okay, so we already have an existing account, and then we can close this. Yeah, so we already have an account, so we say David. I'm just copying the email in case it's because did I type it again? That's what it's doing. I will create a tutorial to show you how to fix this particular bug that Adalo has. Okay, so we have here in vendors and then create product. So it brings up like this. It's cool, right? Yeah, I think it's cool. So product name. So let's say MacBook Air. Okay, MacBook Air. I don't know how much it is, so but I will say $2,000. Okay, so tap on choose product and then choose it. How large is it? Okay, it's okay. So alright, so now I'll go ahead and click on create product. Now I'm gonna show you that error that we're gonna get. So see, we have the products here. So the MacBook Air, you know, I had to put the dollar symbol so it works. So everything is fine. If I click on back right now, we're gonna go back to this particular screen, and that's not what you want to see. So alright, I wanted us to see that before we go ahead and fix it. So you come here, click on the app bar, and then go to the left icon. And then here, this is the icon, and then it says it's going back, but just like be more specific. Add action and say link, and then take it back to your vendors. Alright, so basically why that is happening is like that. Why I just did that is because if I click on this back, I don't want to come back here. I want to just go back to the main page here, the vendors page. Alright, so you just do it like that. And then what else? Okay, so we have it there. And so we're going to have just like two users, right? Two vendors, and then maybe two vendors, two customers, and one admin. That's fine. So let's try to create another vendor. Okay, so I will try to sign out. All right, so sign up. Okay, so that particular bug that you just see can be fixed by doing this instead of always having it go back to customers. So just click on this and say change this screen navigation type to just a normal screen. Okay, so that solves that problem. So now we are going to go ahead and then preview. Want to create another user, so let's call this user Davido. All right, so and then we say Davido. Okay, the other one was David. So I can be more creative than these guys. I can be creative. So John. All right, so we have John. Okay, so and then we sign up. Now John will be a vendor. Okay, so John is a vendor. So it takes us to the vendor part. So create products, and this is going to be a quadcopter. And then here is going to just be $1,000. Click to choose image, and then select the quad, and then click on this, and then click on create product, and then the product is created. Okay, now that brings us to where we have some issues. Okay, so here now we have a product. John is a new user, but is seeing what someone else created already, right? Which is not supposed to be so. John is supposed to only see the products that he created. Okay, so let's just go back to my now if we click on go back, it's going to take us back to the end here. So we fixed that. Okay, so now this takes us to the filtering process. We want to go ahead and then filter it. All right, so here for us to filter, we'll just tap on here, okay, because this is what we are saying. So now it says this is a list of all products, filter all products, and then we go ahead and say add custom filter. Okay, so now we need to filter these by something. So if we look at what it says here, so we have product name, product price, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So we don't have anything to filter here. Now the only unique thing that that each of these users that have created a product have that is different, all right, is their email address, right? Because no two email address can be used in creating one account on the platform. Okay, so let's go to the the all products. Okay, so these all products. Now let's add another field here. Let's say it's going to be a text, and then we say vendor's email. Okay, so vendor's email. Now the vendor's email, if you can see here, there's no place that we can fill the vendor's email here, so we want to update it while we are creating a new product. Okay, so we'll go ahead and come to submit, and then we'll click on add another action, and then we see update. We're updating new product, not logged in user, new product, new all products, right? Yeah, so because that particular collection was called all products. So want to update the vendor's email with you click on the magic text, logged in users email, right? So whenever they click on the button to create, it automatically updates the column that has to do with the vendor's email. So let's click on these records now and see what is this. So we have here quadcopter and everything, right? So the vendor's email column is empty. So let's go ahead, and then for John, who is I'm gonna have to log in John again. Okay, so John is still logged in, right? So let's go ahead and then say see all products. Oh, we didn't connect this. Let's this is admin. Oh, this is now showing as admin. Let's go back and take that off. Now admin is also a normal screen, so let's say normal screen. Okay, so this is supposed to take us to the sign up. Fine. Okay, so we're going to bring this to a close quickly. So my products, let's connect this to this. Oh, sorry, this is still doing the whole thing. So let's delete this and this. So click on this and link it to my products. Okay, so this particular button is for my products. It should take them to their products. Then here, see all products, right? See all products, and then see all approved products. So we're going to do a lot of copying and paste. So let's just copy this particular list, and then click on all products here. That's in the admin pad, and then just paste it so it appears here. So now this is all products. Fine, cool. Let's just take this off. And then so if you click on all products, let's add an action to that. So add action, link to all products. Okay, very cool. And then let's duplicate this, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. All right, so this is going to be for approved products, right? So let's change the name from all products to all approved products. Okay, so this is a very important thing to know about Adalo, because your application will definitely need most of these functionalities. So all approved products, and then let's click on this now. We're going to change it from all, so it's no longer a list of all products, so rather it's a list of all approved products. Okay, so that's it. We will come and do some changes if there is a need for that. Then click on all approved, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. So we want to, this is going to be all purchased products, right? So let's rename this from all approved to all purchased. All purchased products. Okay, so we have all purchased products, and then so this is no longer going to be all, like we change it here, you know, we're just copying this thing, so be careful, you have to change it. So this is now going to be a list of all purchased products. Okay, so this is fine as it is. I think I would like to just let's go ahead and do it like that. Let's double tap. So all product name, this is fine for this one. So all product name, have you seen there's a problem there, right? So this is all product name is good because this is all products. So this is, let's change this to all approved products. All approved products. Okay, then this is gonna be changed to all purchased products. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is so you tap on this, double tap. So let's change this. Okay, so just delete it, else you get an error. Click on the magic text, current approved products, product name. All right, so this one too, take it off because we copied it. I didn't want to like recreate it from scratch, So but you now need to refill this again, right? Otherwise you won't get the correct thing. Because all of this is now saying all product name, which is not true. So here is going to be current purchase product name, and then this one is going to be current purchase product price. Okay, so the same thing with the picture. So click on this, all products database current product image. All right, so here you say all products. No, it's not all products. Database current approved product name. All right, make sure you change everything. Okay, so here we're good. All right, so we're good. And then this is it. So my products. Okay, so my purchase products. So let's copy this, Ctrl C. I'm just copying it. I don't want us to waste time in recreating this from scratch. So okay, so we have this. The next thing this is for my purchases, right? So we'll click on this. What is this is gonna be all purchase products. All right, so then just like we did before, change this, like try and correct everything here. Current product name, and then current purchase price, then tap on this, database current purchase product name, product image. All right, so okay, so my purchases, and then what else? Okay, so that's it for that. And then let's come here, then let's bring a simple list. Not a very simple list. Let's just go to the list. We want to bring this card list. All right, so let's bring this card list. All right, yeah, I want us to bring this card list. Yes, the card list will help us. So I bring the card list here, and then the columns is not 2, it's 1. Okay, so and then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'll zoom it in. I'll say this is a list of all approved products. So the customers are going to be purchasing only approved products, not the list of all products. So approved products. Okay, so here in the card list, we'll go to the title. Title says approved product name. Okay, that works. Then the subtitle here, let's use it for the price. So click on magic text, approved product price. All right, so put a dollar symbol here, and then for the body, turn the body off, and then for button, turn the first button on, and then say buy. All right, so just that. Okay, so now what we want to do now is when the user clicks on buy, we want it to automatically populate the purchased database. All right, so let's give that button, that buy button, an action. So we'll come here and then click on add action, and then we say create. So it's going to create purchase product. All right, so in the purchase product name, so we'll click on this and say current approved product name. All right, then here we'll say product price. So all right, then because it's putting this in the database now, right, then we'll go ahead and then say this is going to be product image. Then we click on done. That's it. And then here, that's it. So we've already created this now. So let's see how all of this has worked out. Okay, so we have the admin, we have all of this. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to click on share. I want to copy the link to the application, so I click on share app and copy the link. Then I will go to here. Okay, so then I will paste this link here in a new browser. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and all right, this is it. So I want us to have something like this exactly. So this, okay, so I want us to have like two applications like this. So here we are going to have okay, so we have like John and David for vendors, right? So we need to have if the customer called Samsung. So let's say Samsung. All right, so click on sign up, and then here I'll click on customer. It takes us to the customer page. All right, so there is nothing showing here because the customer has not been updated. So let's go back to the Boolean part here, the main Adalo dashboard, and then let's do some updating. Okay, so let's click on this. I want us to do, for everything that has to do with lists, let's create this option, this advanced option. Let's say auto refresh list when user add new items. So we have to do this for all the lists. So auto refresh, okay, because this will allow whenever there is a new thing that has happened to that list, it will be updated automatically. Okay, so we'll just do that for all the available lists. Okay, so the last one here is this one. Okay, so and then here I don't think we have something like that. Auto refresh list when user. Okay, so yeah, we do. So you click on it and then that's it. Okay, so let's just reload this. Let's reload this. All right, so we will have to already have an account, and then we say Samson. All right, so 1 2 3 4 5, and then login. Okay, so this is it. This is customer. Okay, so what we now need to do is we have to go ahead and create something else, and then let's go to let's preview. We want to you know, log in with John. All right, so John at gmail.com. So John is a vendor, as we all know. So let's see, John should log in. Okay, so here, see all products. This is John's products. Okay, now this is not all of John's products, right? Because this we have something we need to fix. Okay, so okay, but let's just go ahead and then what should we do now? Okay, I think we have to fix that first before we go ahead and then do this. So let's check it out. So I will make this full so we can see. So so here in my purchases, right, so I needed us to do some filtering, right? So here we will go ahead and we have done something to the all products record. So we added the vendor's email, but of course they had already created before, so there's no record of the vendor's email. So what we now need to do is let's go ahead and then log in and then create one more product. Let's log in and then create a new product. Let's call the product this is it. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this is it. Let's say create product. All right, so this product is gonna be we did iPhone, right? Yeah, so I think it's small letter iPhone. Okay, so it's $2,000. I don't know how much an iPhone is. Okay, so this is it. This is a picture of the iPhone, and then we just put it here, wait for it to load. It has to show, then create all product. Okay, so this is it now. Okay, so it still shows here. That means, you know, this is John just has only two, I think this and this. So but let's go and see in our database. Okay, so now we have that there's a vendor's email. That means whenever a vendor creates you know, a product, they will have their email stored here. So we already know that these two products, okay, one of these, I think quadcopter was created by John, so let's just fill it manually now. All right, so let's just say John at gmail.com. all right, so we're doing this manually. Okay, so then here is gonna be David. This was David's product. Okay, so now why we are doing this manually is because we should have done the whole setup for updating the all products database with the vendor's email automatically when they create a new product, but we didn't do that. So I've showed you that if we create new products now, it will appear in the database. So now we just had to do it manually. So now let's go ahead and do the filtering now. So here is the you know, the screen for my products. That means the products of the vendors. So to filter it, we will come to all products, and then we look at this. What we did, we clicked on add custom filter, and then we select this. We now say vendor's email, all right, is equal to, no, we won't say equal to, we'll say contains the logged in user's email. So whatever is to be displayed here when I'm looking at the application as a user, right? So the things that should show here should be only stuff that has something to do with me. That means the vendor's email must contain, that's the column that has to do with the vendor's email for all products, must contain the logged in user. All right, so if it contains, then show something. If it doesn't contain, then don't show anything. So let's go ahead and then say preview. Then as we preview this, we're going to have let's just quickly log in, and here 1 2 3 4 5, and then we log in. Okay, so we have here, so we say my products. So if you can see now, we have 3 products in the database, but now we only have 2 products because these are the only products that belongs to Jean. All right, so now we can go back, and then we can actually log out, and then we can sign in to David. Okay, so we can just say david@gmail.com. Alright, so 1 2 3 4 5, and then we say login. Okay, so just do that again and login. Okay, so here we say my products, and then we see that it's only 1 product because David had only put only 1 product. Okay, so now I've showed you how to do filtering, and that's how it's done. Okay, so let's just log out, and the next thing we're going to do now is what else should we do? So any other scenario that you want to do filtering, just make sure that you have like what you want to use in filtering. Okay, let me give you an idea of the next thing that we're going to do now that we're going to filter. Okay, so let's go to the admin part. So we're going to create an account, and we call it admin, and then so down here is going to be the list of all products. Then this is all products, right? So now we need to just do one thing. We need to do one thing here. So let's double tap here a bit, and then select these 2 things, and then just push it upward a bit because we want to bring in a button. Okay, so click on add components, bring a button, and put it here. All right, so that button is big actually. So let's say approve. Okay, so let's go ahead and then just bring this down a little bit. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, so we have this very big button for approve. Okay, so let's say check. Let's call this check. All right, so like that. Okay, so approve. Now I'm going to do something here that is going to be very, very interesting because I already had some students that asked this question before, and I'm going to show you how it's been done. So if I click on approve, okay, so I should no longer see the button that says approved. All right, so the button should actually disappear. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I hope I can recall it. So let's see. So okay, so now for this button, now let's give this button an action. So scroll down, click on add action, and then say this is going to create approved products. All right, so and then we're going to fill it. The product name is going to be, click on the magic text, all products, product name. Okay, so product price. Okay, and then product image. All right, so it's collecting from what is being transferred to the current screen. Okay, so it does that, and then yeah, that's it. So it approves. Now there's something we need to do. So when we click on approve here, it's appear here in the approved products. Okay, so let's take a look at it. And let's just confirm just that one alone. So all right, so let's create a new account. We'll call this account admin. So admin David, no, let's just call this person admin as well. So sign up. Okay, now the thing is this, we did not create anything for admins here, so we don't expect admins to be signing up. So we've already done that. So what we'll just do, admin is supposed to get like an access from the backend. Okay, so we come to the user part, then let's go to the admin account, and then we'll do the settings by ourselves. So click on the admin column, and then make the admin true. Everything else is false. All right, so okay, so we click on done. All right, so here we can go ahead and preview it again, and this time around we're going to just be logging in with the account called admin@gmail.com, and then Control C, so 1 2 3 4 5, and then login. Okay, so here it is. So we have see all products. So these are all the products, so we just need to approve it, right? And then this one says see all approved products, so we did not link it, so let's just go back and link this to all approved products. So add action, link to all approved products. Okay, so then this one, link it to add action purchased products, my purchases. Okay, so did we not create that screen? So all purchased products, this is it. So why didn't I see that screen? So okay, yeah, so add action, link all purchased products. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and then preview it one time, and then we're going to log in. Okay, good, we log in, and then on logging in we say see all approved products. We don't have anything because no product has been approved, so see all products, and then we have here, so we go ahead and then approve. All right, now that works. So if you come back here and then say see all approved products, you see, oh, a product has been approved. All right, so in fact if you come here you should see this is the customers, right? So I don't know why this didn't load. So what is our customer's name again? So our customer's name is Samson. Let's try to log in and see what happens here. Samson, then let's see, let's copy this. 1 2 3 4 5, and then we log in. Okay, all right, so now we actually have the whole thing here. We have the whole thing here. All right, so we didn't refresh this browser before, so we have it here. So if they click on buy, it creates the collection for, you know, for all purchases. All right, so let's hold on, let's hold our horses. So let's go back. Now we had already clicked on approved here, right? But now the button doesn't disappear, it's still showing approved. So let me show you the hack around this. Okay, it's something that I figured out how to do. Adalo doesn't have anything that makes this disappear, so but let me show you how it is. So now this particular button here, there's something, if you click on here you see change visibility. All right, so change visibility. So if you click on change visibility, always visible. So right now it's always visible. So if you click on sometimes visible, there has to be a condition, you see. So there is a condition here. All right, so condition. So now I want you to, you know, figure this logic out with me, right? So we have to create a condition for all products such that if it meets that condition, then this should not show. All right, so let's go to all current products and say let's go to all current products and then say add a property, and then we will call this property, it's a Boolean, so it has to be true or false. All right, so this is another Boolean scenario, and I really want you to pay attention to this. Let's call this approved. All right, so this particular property is to show whether the admin has approved this product or not. Okay, so now let's go ahead and then click on this. All right, so we'll tap on this again on approved, and then we will now say that this particular product, okay, this button here that says approved should only show, let's go back to change visibility, and then it's not always visible, it is sometimes visible, and then when what happens, current all products approved is true. If it is approved, should it still show? No. If it is approved, if approved is true, then it should hold on. So visible, sometimes visible if approved is false. So if it is not approved, it should show. That's the idea. So if it is false, so if the product has not been approved, it should show. Okay, so click on done. That's how to do it. That's just how to do it. So if we go ahead and then click to preview, and then we go to our application, let's just sign in. No, this is admin at gmail.com. This tutorial is long, but it's worth it because you get to learn a whole lot of things. So 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so if you go ahead and then check this out, you see where is it, let's say see all products, right? So if you can see here, it is still showing, right? It is still showing because in the database, that particular column that has to do with approved it's not showing, like it's not true, right? So but if we click another one right now, it's going to reload and it will not show anymore. So let's click on it. It still shows. Let's go back and click on all products. It's still showing, but let's go ahead and check out the database. Let's check out our database and see if something has happened. Let's go to column, then let's say approved. Okay, so it is not doing anything, right? It has actually approved the products, but it doesn't show here. It doesn't show that it doesn't check out, right? Now the reason why that didn't work out is because, let's double tap here, we did not give it an action to update that particular column when this has been tapped. All right, so we have already said that this is sometimes visible when that is true. All right, so if you click on here, you see current all products approved is false, so it should show when it is false. But now we have not updated, we have not given it an action that says update that particular column that has to do with the approved nature of this product. So we will come here to add another action and then say update current all products. All right, and then we will say, we'll go down to that approved part and then we'll turn it to true. So whenever the vendor clicks on this particular button, it updates it. All right, so let's try it again. Let's go ahead and say preview, and then we will go ahead and then sign in. All right, so 1 2 3 4 5, and then log in. And then here you will see that what do we do? So we will click on see all products. So you see we have all product. We have approved this product, we have approved this one, but it's still showing here. So the one we have not approved yet is this guy. Let's click on here and see what's happening. All right, so have you seen? So we have the quad has been approved, the iPhone has been approved. The last one that has not been approved is the MacBook. Okay, so we will approve the MacBook and then you see what I told you. All right, have you seen? So now we no longer have the button that we should click that says approve. That's how to implement those particular features in your Adalo application. Okay, so now for this ones, now what we'll just go do is we'll go to the database, and then since we have already approved it, we'll go to the database and put it by ourselves, like manually. So now we have this here, so we'll come back here and then say approved and then save it, and then click on this approve and then save it. Alright, so if we try to log in again, we will no longer see those those buttons again, because those products have been approved. Okay, so we're very close to the end of this tutorial. It's a long one, but it is worth it. So this is it. So you don't have that anymore. So these are all approved products. So just to bring this to a close, okay, so we have done filtering, and then you've seen it all purchases. So this is just to show all purchases, right? So and then what else? So we've done the filtering for that, and okay, let's go back to here. So my purchases, let's go ahead and then do one more thing. So for purchases here, just the same way we did for my products, so let's go to the column for the collection for my purchases. So that's purchase products. Let's add one more property that says email over the email of the user. So we'll say customer email. So the customers are the ones that buy it, so customer email. And then where are we going to use this? We'll use this in filtering. We'll say that this should only show all purchase products. Click on add customer filter, and then say we're filtering with the customer's email. Customer's email must contain the logged in user's email. That's it. So we have filtered this now. And then the next thing we need to do is that we need to come to this particular part and then give an extra action to this button that says buy. So we need to update the update it. So let's click on this and then scroll down. We will go to the first, called the first button. So here it's already creates the purchase products. Let's add another one that says update current approved new purchase product, right? So new purchase product, and then click on this to update the more. We go to logged in users email. Okay, so that's it. So we want to be able to save the logged in users email. So that's it. So now we've done that, and then we are good. We're good to go. So let's go ahead and say what do we do here? So we need to use two users here. So let's create another user. Let's call this user Kane, right? So Kane. So this is gonna be a customer as well. So Kane is a customer. Alright, so Kane is signing up as a customer, and then just a customer. So I will just go ahead and alright, so just do this, and then if we click on buy, I think we didn't add an action that says take us to another page. Yeah, we did not. So before we do that, let's go to, for this buy, let's add another action for the buy. Let's say first button. So it does the create purchase, it updates it, and then it takes us to my purchases. Okay, so that's it. It just takes us to my purchases. So let's see, preview, and then let's do this like this. Okay, so that was Kane's account. So let's say Kane, and then we sign in. Kane is a customer, so Kane gets to see all the products, right? Very beautiful. Okay, so this is an e-commerce platform. So this is another customer. So we'll click on buy. I'm buying this. Oh, this is not gonna, it has actually worked, but we did not, we'll have to, this was Samsung. Let's reload this and log in again. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5. Let's log in again. This was a very long tutorial, but it is worth it. So let's click on buy. So it takes us to my purchases. All right, so it shows the MacBook Air. So this particular client is going to go ahead and buy an iPhone. Okay, so all right, now the beauty of Adalo. So here, these are two different users, so they don't get to see what this particular user bought. Meanwhile, we're using the same purchase screen. Okay, so that's it. So at this point, we've come to the close of this particular training on how to use booleans and do filterings, and even how to make buttons to disappear after being activated. All right, so if at all you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please just subscribe to the YouTube channel by clicking the button. It won't take you up to 1 second, and then this is going to really help us. It's going to complement what we do here in Illspace in Nocode Africa as well. So you can give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.